Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be discussing one very important thing that everybody's asking. Altcoin season, when is it gonna start, how long is it gonna be lasting, and also what are the potential coins that are gonna go up like crazy. Just before we continue guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button for this video because we post one video every single day. Now, first news of the day guys, Bitcoin reached finally a new all-time high, standing at $70,000. So everybody well done who actually bought the dip down at 16-20,000 like last year with my Discord community, which of course just send a comment down below because you can be part of it. We bought at 16,000, now we are celebrating at 70,000, but the question is how high we could actually go to. Well, looking at the previous 2020 bull run, we could be expecting that we could go as high as 95 on the RSI. So the RSI is this line over here, guys, and as you actually have a look at right now, on the 9th of March, we are roughly at 87. So if we're going to continue to trend higher with the RSI, I guess what we could be seeing would be a last blow top up to maybe $79,000 to $80,000, which is going to be my mid-term top for Bitcoin before seeing a significant correction, maybe down to 49, 50,000. But at this point of time, I think that the scenario still looks quite bullish, and I think we're going to see a continuation. Doesn't mean that we're going to just go from 68,000 to 70,000. Let me zoom in a little bit more. So I'm going to go on the 4-hour chart to show you a little bit better. I mean, at the moment, guys, we are forming many divergences everywhere, bearish divergence over here. We could be also pushing a little bit more, maybe a 72,000, form another type of bearish divergence. So the RSI will touch this line over here. So we could be seeing some sort of movement to maybe go up this way, 75, then drop again. So very difficult to say right now how we could go to. In my expectation could be up to maybe 75, 80,000. But again, it could be also happening that we might see a pullback first down to, let's say, 57 to 58,000 to 60,000, and then to continue to go up. So be very careful right now because every possible indicator is saying that we are extremely overbought. Also, the S&P 500 has printed a bearish engulfing candle, as well as Nvidia, so that the stock market could have a reversal next week. And sometimes it can be in anticipation of some events, like macroeconomic events, like the Federal Reserve is going to talk about, they're going to show the inflation data on Tuesday or Wednesday, which could be, of course, if inflation comes lower than expected, it could be very positive for Bitcoin. We could see a big push, final push to the upside. And also, if it could come lower, we're going to see a pullback, but then a resumption. Why I think it's going to be a pullback and a resumption, or even a straight resumption, so why I think it's going to go like this, or is going to do this, simply because, guys, on the 20th of April, we're going to have the narrative of the halving. So everybody now is expecting the halving event, the halving that is going to, the supply is going to be cut in half. So it's going to be all over the news. Everybody's going to talk about it. So I believe that every possible average Joe, especially at this level over here of Bitcoin, is going to really start to ape in and buy because of these levels, because we are, at all-time high, because the halving event. So I reckon that 1 week, 2 weeks before the halving, we will be at $75,000, $80,000. But then, of course, because of the typical buy the rumor, sell the news, I'm expecting a correction maybe down to 55, 60 in the nearby future. So that's probably a representation of the chart which I'm expecting right now. So it could be a probably final push to maybe 80 up to $85,000 as for the Fibonacci extension. Then we're probably going to go here, then have a big pullback down to maybe 60,000, 56,000, and then I guess we have two scenarios. Would be first scenario could be that from 56,000, 60,000, we're going to have another reacceleration, then break all-time high, go over $100,000, or we could be seeing more sell-off incoming, then retest this diagonal level here of support, and then of course $42,000, then continue probably another push to the upside, a bit of pullback, and then of course a break of the all-time high to then over $100,000. So Today, I want to talk about when should we be expecting after this Bitcoin mid-term top, when we should be expecting the altcoin season and how long would it last. Now, guys, I'm going to go and show you a few things, because I like data. So this is Bitcoin in 2020 when it actually broke all-time high in a proper way, not just like a little bit of, 21,000 and 19, just when it really broke it went up to from 20,000 to 42,000, which took 28 days to go from the previous all-time high to double it. So Bitcoin doubled in only 28 days. And then after 28 days, we had roughly a 35% retracement. Now, this happened usually when Bitcoin broke all-time high, and it was on the 14th of December. So what I want to show you, what I want to analyze with you today, is how long did it take for altcoin season to start. And the two coins I want to show you today, just to have a bit of understanding when, to put the money into the altcoins, would be to have a look, first of all, on Ethereum. So Ethereum had a huge breakout once Bitcoin broke all-time high. He had a huge breakout after the 1st of February 2021. So in between the 25th of January to the 1st of February, had a big break to the upside, and again 1, 2, 3 weeks of highs before having a correction, and then of course more and more and more. But so if history can help us to understand when altcoin season could start, if Bitcoin had this breakage of all-time high on the 14th of December, and then Ethereum came on the 1st of February, it can tell us that altcoin season usually comes 2 weeks after Bitcoin has pumped to new highs. So I guess if history can help us to understand, when it's going to start, it could be 2 weeks after we break that. So next one I want to show you today, guys, it's also ADA, which the proper all-time high came after the 4th of January. So sorry, I'm going to make a correction from here with Ethereum. So what I said, 2 or 3 weeks. Sorry, it took actually longer than that because, as you can see from here, it was a 14. So it took 6 weeks for Ethereum to actually start to pump to the upsides. But the one I was talking about before, sorry, was ADA that actually took 3 weeks to start pumping. So it's quite interesting because everybody says that in general money is rotated from Bitcoin into Ethereum and then Ethereum to altcoins. But looking at my chart and looking at the data, it looks like that in general Bitcoin transfers the money rotates all the money when it breaks all-time high to big caps altcoins, which can be like ADA, can be ADA, Cardano, can be Ethereum. So I don't see this rotation. So if history can be of any help, we could be expecting after Bitcoin has broken properly all-time high, after maybe 2 or 3 weeks, we could see the altcoin season starting. And the question we need to ask ourselves is how long this alt season is going to last, how long do you think, what is the potential targets, and all of that. I'm going to go and bring my graph here back to this. Why am I saying now the 20th or the 10th of April? So as I explained before, the 20th of April is going to be the halving event. So the halving event is going to be a very important, event from cryptocurrency that they're gonna take the supply of Bitcoin and cut it in half, which means it's gonna be less selling pressure. But the question is the alt season, the altcoins will start to rip when Bitcoin, in my opinion, is going to break the 70, this range over here. So you can see we have a range right now. So it's this range over here in between 70 and now 60. Once we're going to be out of this range, we're going to go into this area, which I'm expecting it should be coming after the 10th of April. So in a month's time. So from let's say the 10th of April until the 26th of April, okay, a little bit after the halving, I could be expecting Bitcoin to the altcoins to really rip like crazy, and I could be expecting a proper altcoin season by them. So the time I'm gonna probably rotate my money from Bitcoin into the altcoins, I want to see at least Bitcoin reaching $75,000 to $76,000, stabilize in this area, and then it doesn't matter if we're gonna see a sell the news after the halving, because the money once you're gonna see the halving like the top, over here, we're gonna go at $85,000, and then we're gonna see a pullback going down to this way. Even if we're gonna see a pullback 1 week after the halving, I still believe there's gonna be so much room for the altcoins to continue to go to the upside. So again, if you're gonna see an altcoin season, that's it could be starting and it could be doing very, very well. That's gonna be the time that I'm looking for. Guys, I hope this was helpful. In the next video, I'm going to show you the coins, which I think, the free coins, which I think they're going to go crazy during this altcoin season, which is going to be coming soon, which they have the best upside potential. But just remember, guys, that it's a Bitcoin mid-term top. This is not the top of the cycle, it's a midterm top, and I'm expecting a huge pullback after that, maybe 30-40%. And of course, that could be put lots of pressure on the altcoins. And therefore, I really would like to tell you just to be cautious. Don't just ape in like crazy, like just randomly, because Bitcoin definitely is in great position right now, but sometimes it could also go, could crash, could go down. You have to always apply proper risk management. But again, it looks like a midterm top. I think we're going to see after that a little bit of a correction, maybe for 1 or 2 months. And then by the end of the year, we could see like this final parabolic movement to the upside, which could be go as high as maybe $200,000, $300,000. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. I hope you're gonna have a better understanding of the alt season. And if you have a question, leave a comment down below. Otherwise, I'm gonna see you in the next video. You have a great weekend as well.